Hello and welcome to the All Rookie Podcast. Today is March 2nd, 2023, and I'm your host, William Harris, aka William is Bill. Great to be back with you today on another great episode of the All Rookie Podcast. And today I'm going to continue my series in the Who Is ... And on this episode, we're going to cover Jaden Hardy. You know the name of pre-draft. He was one of the biggest names in the draft. He had the biggest slide in the draft. So we're going to cover Jaden Hardy and see why that happened, what he's doing today, what's his future look like. So some may say, why are you doing a video on a guy averaging 6 points per game? Well, I'll tell you why. Jaden Hardy is 20 years old and was drafted in the second round by the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, second round. Somehow he fell that far. But I'm here to tell you all about him and why that was a big mistake by just about every other team in the league that passed on him. Obviously not the Magic because they had to take Paolo, But Jaden Hardy was a 5-star recruit and can go to any college he wanted to, or just pull a Shaden Sharp and not play at all and be a high draft pick in the draft. He instead chose the path of the G League, probably the toughest path. He played for the G League Ignite. For the Ignite, he averaged almost 18 points, 4.5 boards, 3 assists per game. And that was against grown men, not college players that may make the league, may not, may just go straight to a regular 9-to-5 job. He's playing against pro players that are great, were great, or going to be great. So, meanwhile, he was a teenager and most of his peers were 20 plus. So, most of his peers coming into this same draft were not playing against players whose skill was anywhere near the level of Jaden Hardy. Not only skill, but size as well. So in my mind, that was a good thing. In the minds of the NBA, apparently it was bad. They nitpicked his shot selection, his field goal percentage, seeming to ignore all of his other incredible talents and potential to be coached up, but they'd rather focus on the negative and, not seem to think he could improve on any of those things they thought were negatives. That made him fall to the 37th pick in the draft. I had him mocked going 18th to the Bulls, and in my mind, he was a top 10 talent in this draft. So he attended the draft, expecting to be selected somewhere between 15 and 30 for sure, but no such luck. Now, let me tell you my pre-draft scouting report on Jaden Hardy. He was one of my most fun players to scout and watch. He's electrifying. He's an electric guard, all-star type of player, great shooter, can dribble, shoot, pass. He's the total package. He's a clutch player, wants the ball when the game is on the line, has swag about his game, but he's good enough to back it up. There's literally nothing he can't do, and he makes it all look easy. He can break his man down off the dribble, hit mid-range shots, step backs, fadeaways, floaters, and attack the rim. And he can shoot so well also. Makes some great passes, but definitely a score-first guard. His shot is pure. A little Jamal Crawford, a little Jalen Green in his game. He guarded Jonathan Kuminga when Kuminga was playing with the Warriors, but also the G League squad. And Jaden Hardy technically was in college/G League route. So he was a year under, and he locked down Kuminga a couple times. So he can truly be great, in my opinion. He gets a ton of steals because of his quickness and help defense. He has good court vision and playmaking. Just about all positive. If you want to say a weakness, I had it down as shot selection and playing under control at times and turnovers. But those are things that could be coached up. Most young guys who have the keys to the team are going to have some bad shot selection at times, are going to play a little out of control at times. When you get around a good NBA coach, they can tweak those things and keep a player electrifying but under control. So, with a lot to prove, Jaden Hardy entered the Summer League and balled out. He scored 28 points in his first game and had the NBA world like, uh-oh. He fit right in, and he averaged 15 points, 5 boards, and 1 steal in the Summer League. And then when the regular season started, many wondered, would he get minutes right away for the Mavs? There was a hole in the roster with Jalen Brunson, departing, going to the New York Knicks. And so But did that happen? No. Jaden Hardy would have to wait. He only appeared in 5 games for the Mavs for pretty much the first 2 months of the season, and he never got over 6 minutes in a game until December 10th. Mind you, the season started in October. But in the meantime, he balled out in the G League for the Texas Legends. He averaged 29 points. Mind you, he was with the G League Ignite the year before and averaged 18. For the Mavs G League team, he's averaged 29 points, 4.5 boards, 3.5 assists, almost a steal, and a block. That goes to show you right there how much he improved. He almost doubled his scoring against the same or better competition. On December 10th, when he got his first shot with the Mavs, first real shot with the Mavs, he scored 15 points, had a steal and a block, and looked great. But then back to reality and sitting and waiting until his next opportunity, which was January 5th. You heard me right. That when he scored 15 points and looked good, his next real opportunity was January the 5th, almost a month later. So clearly the Mavs do not believe in him yet, but you know, it was just crazy. And then after January 5th, 6 of the next 7 games, he got double-digit minutes and took full advantage of them with 2 15-point performances and an incredible 25-point performance, which was on January 15th. But then the trend goes back to the bench. You know, it's kind of a roller coaster for Jaden Hardy. February 6th, he finally got another shot. So this is almost another month later to play big minutes. And what do you know? He had his career high and best game all around with 29 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals. That was like he was playing against G League competition because he averaged 29 per game in the G League. He scored 29 points on the big stage, showed everyone that he could do it and that he deserves a chance. And if he gets his chance, he's going to be ready. So it's just a matter of a team committing to him. Unfortunately, this momentum got him nowhere because shortly after Jaden's best game, the team brought in Kyrie Irving. So that gap for playing time and talent was kind of filled by Kyrie. So you can pretty much forget about it for the rest of the year. But it's clear to me and has been clear to me all along that Jaden Hardy is a tremendous talent and definitely needs opportunity. Dallas may not be the team, but there are plenty of rookies that could not score 29, let alone 20 points if they were playing 5-on-4, you know? So Hardy is a player in this league. He could easily be doing as good as Jaden Ivey right now in Detroit, but it's all about the team and the opportunity and the minutes. So I would say stay tuned next season for Jaden Hardy. There's no guarantee Kyrie will sign, so that could open up a hole for him. But either way, it would be best if he's moved, in my opinion, to a different team because Dallas is looking to win now with Luka. They want to bring in big names. Even though Jaden Hardy is a big name, you know, to the college pre-draft situation, the Mavs may still be looking at him like a second-round pick. So they probably don't want to wait for him to blossom, in which I think that would be a mistake. But trust me, he definitely will blossom, whether it's with the Mavs or someone else. So that's my recap on Jaden Hardy. I think the Mavs have a superstar talent, but what's going to happen with him? What do you think? You know, he is super talented, all the skill in the world. All he needs is a shot. So that's my series on who is Jaden Hardy. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like the show, follow me on Twitter at WilliamIsBill. Subscribe to the All Rookie Podcast. Thank you all so much for watching, listening, rating, subscribing, reviewing, all that good stuff. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace.